Hello, my name is John Clark.
And I'm Julie Clark.
We're steering in Mali, West Africa, 6,892 miles from Disneyland. It's kind of trendy these days right now with the COVID crisis to see people broadcasting from their living rooms. We have pastors broadcasting from their living rooms. We have late night talk show hosts doing their shows from their basements or the attics. So we want to welcome you today to our living room. This is where we live in Mali. In fact, let's show you a little bit more about our life and ministry.
It's interesting, when we came to Mali, I came with a list, an actual list of things that I'm not going to do. And I told God, I wasn't going to make friends, I wasn't going to learn a new language, I just wanted a 9-to-5 job as a computer technician, and most important, I didn't want to do any kind of evangelism, but I want to come here to help missionaries. I want to be a pillar that supports them and holds them up. Whoa, and then a few months later, we were hosting evangelism events outside of our home, using the Jesus film in soccer games. Couldn't quite figure out how we got there, but when we stood back and looked and said, "Oh my gosh, Julie, we're sharing the gospel. We didn't come to do this." And we looked at how God transformed our lives. All we had to do was a simple yes. Yeah, God, we'll go. You know, I know that we're not qualified. I know that we didn't go to training, that we didn't go to Bible school, but you can still use us. And He used us in ways that we could never imagine.
Even in a difficult time, even in a tragic time, to really feel God's provision for us in all of the details, from the moment the car turned over and there's an English-speaking nurse in the middle of West Africa, that's unexpected, to being medevaced in London and having a small church take care of our needs, and God was providing everything. And I learned a lot about His love for me, His love for my family, and how to receive love from others, which better equipped me to give love to others when others are found in difficult circumstances. Amazingly, by God's grace, we were able to go back into things that we had left so suddenly. This time with a deeper understanding of working with God for the kingdom instead of being independent and doing our own thing. We understood a lot better about what God's plan is for us in this location in West Africa.
We've left Mali permanently 4 times. Now I think we've kind of gotten the message that I think we're going to be here for a while.
We have no qualms about living here. There are some difficult things that we've been through, including the car accident, including a coup d'etat, including 4 medical evacuations. It is still a difficult place to be climate-wise. Hot season is horrific. Malaria is rampant, and yet there is peace in our lives. And for me, I don't really enjoy challenge. And for God to have given me this life challenge of ministering to people I never thought of before, and to be able to do things like bedside ministry or stand in front of a classroom of 15 Muslims and proclaim that I'm a Christian, these come about because of the strength that God has given me. And I wouldn't have discovered any of these things that I could do if I hadn't said that initial yes.
God has brought me into some new ministries that I never expected. Today I'm pastoring an international church. I never envisioned myself as a pastor, but it shows what happens if you make yourself available, the things that God can bring out in you. And I now find that one of the most joyous things that I do. He also put on my heart a real deep desire to minister to the United Nations. Out here in Mali, we have the most dangerous peacekeeping mission in the UN's history, with over 17,000 UN peacekeepers here and nobody ministering to them spiritually. And God called me to go out and begin a ministry in the UN. He's opened up some amazing doors in the last few weeks, and we're really excited about reaching out to these people that are really lost and hurting, that have given their lives as a sacrifice for a foreign nation, and to give them something bigger and better as a goal for them to look forward to. And what it took for God to reach us is He moved us halfway across the world to reach out to people that were literally living across the street from us before. that we're reaching out to an Anglophone community in West Africa. It's the craziest thing. So I want to encourage you not to have to move 6,892 miles away from your home. Your neighbors right across the street need the gospel just as much.
May God bless you. We look forward to seeing you, hopefully next year when the flights return. Until then, know that there is going to be a day coming soon when we can walk out our front doors, when we can once again greet people face to face, that we can give each other hugs, that we can be close to each other. But in this meantime, don't throw this away. Use this time that God has given to us and say, God, what are you trying to teach me? Turn your eyes upon Him. May God bless you.